Welcome to the Spring Equinox of 2021, where we celebrate the new season with equal hours of the day and night. Brought to you by the Louis Robidoux Library in beautiful Jurupa Valley, California. What is the Spring Equinox? It is an annual event where the sun sets and rises across the planet at the same time, causing sunlight to shine for an equal amount of time on this one day each year here in the Northern Hemisphere, and it occurs on the opposite day and date in the Southern Hemisphere. I'd like to say that the facts are astronomical. The Earth rotates on its axis daily and rotates around the Sun annually, determining the annual sun cycle of equinoxes and solstices. March 21st sees an equal amount of daylight and darkness across the entire planet. Incidentally, in the Southern Hemisphere, it is also the autumnal equinox on March 21st. Now, how does this affect our weather? Being one of the two annual days of both equal day and night, the traditional growing season in the Northern Hemisphere officially begins. As the planet sees the advent of longer daylight hours, the warmer weather begins. Alternately, as the days begin to lengthen in the Northern Hemisphere, the days begin to shorten in the Southern Hemisphere. However, local weather patterns are not directly affected often by such macrocelestial actions in the solar system. What meaning does this have in our human culture? This is the time of year in which traditional societies see the lengthening days as a sign of the expanding growing season and engage in seasonally based cultural celebrations celebrating the impending growing seasons of spring and later summer. Even in our contemporary and technologically based world, these celebrations still have meaning for many people worldwide. For example, we have Nowruz, which is New Year's, throughout Central Asia, in Iran, Afghanistan, various Central Asian republics, as well as China, Mongolia, and Siberia. This New Year celebration comes at a time when the growing season begins to lengthen. In Japan, Shunbon no Hai is a day in which the deceased and ancestors are given respect in direct relationship to a hope of a good growing season. In the Judeo-Christian tradition, we have Passover and Easter, which, however, do change at different days in different years, but still represent the notion of a coming spring. Information on the solstice, as well as solstice events, can be found through our website at the Riverside County Library System, where we have numerous digital and analog materials for your interest. We want to thank you for your time, and we wish you a happy equinox.